Kaizer Chiefs fans, Fernando Da Cruz has a big problem to solve at Naturena because the Glamour Boys are now dealing with a serious injury crisis at left back, with 5 players who can play that position currently unavailable. And this could become a major test of the depth and tactical flexibility of this new Kaizer Chiefs team. Da Cruz confirmed the situation after the 1-1 draw against Mamelodi Sundowns, revealing that Reeve Frosler and Cabello Nwesa were the latest players to join Paseka Mako and Kanyiso Shinga and Bradley Cross on the injury list, meaning Chiefs are now without 5 options for one position. In Kosi Nation, this is where things get very interesting, because against Sundowns, Da Cruz could not simply use his normal system, so he had to find another way. And he responded by using Pule Modi in a wingback role and switching to a 3-at-the-back system. That change helped Chiefs stay organized against one of the strongest teams in South African football, and the Glamour Boys eventually walked away with a 1-1 draw. Langulelo Philly scored for Chiefs, and the result meant Amakhosi remained unbeaten after 3 league matches with 7 points from a possible 9. But now comes the bigger question: can Da Cruz keep finding solutions? If these injuries continue, the next league match against Richards Bay is on August 26, so the coach has some time to assess his players. But if the injured defenders are still unavailable, he may have to continue experimenting with his defensive structure. And tactically, that could be very important, because a 3-at-the-back system can give Chiefs more security in central defense, but it also places a huge responsibility on the wingbacks. They have to know when to attack, when to drop back, when to press, and when to protect the space behind them. One wrong decision can open a huge gap, especially against teams that have fast attackers. But there is also a positive side to this problem, because we are starting to see what Fernando Da Cruz can do when his original plan is disrupted. A coach is not only judged when his best players are available, he is also judged by how he responds when important players are missing. Against Sundowns, Da Cruz did not panic. He changed the system. He gave different players different responsibilities, and Chiefs competed. That is a positive sign for the Kosi Nation. And look at the start this team has made. Chiefs beat Kruger United 3-1. They beat Sekhukhune United 2-0, and then they held Mamelodi Sundowns to a 1-1 draw. The only competitive defeat so far came against Golden Arrows in the MT No. 8 quarterfinal. So the league start is promising, but the season is still very long, and this is exactly when squad depth starts to matter. There will be injuries, there will be suspensions, there will be tough away matches, and there will be moments when the team has to win without its first-choice players. If Chiefs want a challenge for trophies, they cannot allow one position to become a weakness that opponents can exploit. That is why the left-back situation is something every Chiefs supporter should watch very closely. Can Bradley Cross return soon? When will Paseka Mako be ready? What is the condition of Kanyiso Shinga, Reeve Frosler, and Cabello Nwesa? And if they are not ready, who will Da Cruz trust against Richards Bay? These are not small questions. They could directly affect how Chiefs approach the next part of the season. And Kosi Nation, I want to hear your opinion right now. Should Fernando Da Cruz continue with the 3-at-the-back system when his left backs are unavailable, or should he find another solution? Tell me in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to Amakhosi Zone, and share this video with another Glamour Boy supporter. Because there is something different about this Kaizer Chiefs team. They are not perfect. They still have problems to solve, but they are showing fight. They are collecting points, and they are starting to show that they can compete against the biggest teams. Now they have to show that they can handle adversity. The left-back injury crisis is here, and Fernando Da Cruz has to find the answer. If he does, and if Chiefs can keep collecting points while their players recover, this promising start could develop into something much bigger. The Glamour Boys have started the fight, and now they must keep fighting. Keep supporting the boys. Keep believing in the black and gold. And keep standing with Amakhosi through every challenge. Because Kaizer Chiefs is not just a football club. It is history, it is pride, it is culture, and it is millions of supporters who expect the very best. When the Glamour Boys fight, the Kosi Nation fights with them. Amakhosi for life.